you've got 5 different software applications.
Yep.
Sounds like a lot for a business.
Yeah.
Why have you got so many, and what are they?
Especially in electrical.
Yeah.
Obviously a blue collar trade trying to use as much software as possible. The
Electricians can use software?
not brooms. So we use a RFlow, like our job management system.
Right.
That's scheduling, invoicing, quoting, labour tracking, material tracking, everything to do with the job, I guess you could say.
Does it GPS track people as well?
It does, but we use a separate application for that to get a bit more information. And then we API it back to RFlow.
Wow.
So then, each of our vehicles, so we have 16 vehicles, I believe, on the road.
Yep.
So each of those has its own GPS tracker. And we API that back to RFlow. It just works a little bit better than the RFlow GPS system. And it also gives us the second option that if we don't have RFlow, we've still got the GPS.
Yeah.
And it just works a lot better on the phone.
So you're doing that for visibility to see where they are, or did you have some bad driving?
A little bit of everything, yeah. So we've had everything from guys getting caught doing illegal activities in the vehicles outside of ours,
right?
And obviously getting
alcohol, drugs, or whatever.
Distribution of recreational drugs.
Okay.
In our work vehicles. So and that was a surprise, getting a call from the cops about that one as well.
The Bayliss drug empire.
Yes, it wasn't a pleasant conversation had when I found out about it with him.
Yeah.
Needless to say, he finished up on the day. But anything from guys, just making sure that obviously guys are rocking up on time. It also helps for clients. Like you get, especially on the maintenance side of it, you might be billing hourly to a client, and the client wants,
proof.
Or they don't agree. They might argue that the technician was there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
We've billed them for 3. We have the vehicle tracker to do that.
Yeah.
It also helps us with our staff. You might have a staff member that's decided to take a lunch break. It's not fair to charge the client for that lunch break
when they're sitting outside Red Rooster.
Yeah, exactly. If he's left site, we can also monitor that. So he might book that out to the job on RFlow. That gives us the availability to obviously quantify how many hours he did spend on site and make sure that we're not overcharging the client, because that obviously looks bad for us and then affects us. Yeah.
And is it the case that your clients, is it like Uber almost, whilst you're driving out to them, they can get a notification to say, Johnny's on the way?
We did have that set up, but it started causing more problems than it was worth. And because, a lot of these clients are big, firms, anything from law firms, government stuff, it would be set up to emails. So it was sending him emails, and by the time they'd see it, it was no benefit. So
although it was bugging them.
Yeah, so we just have generally the clients that want it, the technician will call them before or as he's leaving his previous job and just notify him he's on his way.